Welcome to the wild and icy world of Antarctica, a place of stunning beauty and extreme survival. Down here at the bottom of the world lives one of the most incredible and formidable predators on the planet, the leopard seal. This isn't your average cuddly-looking seal. The leopard seal, scientifically known as Hydrurga leptonix, is a true giant, ranking as the third largest seal species on Earth. Only the massive elephant seals and walruses are bigger. With their long, muscular bodies and powerful jaws, they command respect. Their appearance is truly unforgettable, a perfect design for a life spent hunting in the frigid Southern Ocean. Let's talk about their sheer size and power. A full-grown leopard seal can stretch out to over 3 meters long, which is longer than most tall humans. The females are typically the larger of the two sexes, sometimes weighing close to 600 kilograms, while the males are slightly smaller, topping out around 450 kilograms. Their bodies are incredibly streamlined and built for speed, looking almost more reptilian than mammalian. This sleek shape allows them to cut through the water with amazing agility. Their coat is a beautiful mosaic of dark gray and black on top, fading to a lighter silver gray on their bellies, and covered in distinctive dark spots that give them their leopard name. One of the most striking features of a leopard seal is its massive head and jaw. Their head is large and appears almost snake-like, and their mouths are permanently fixed in what looks like a grin or a menacing smile. But don't be fooled by this expression. Their mouth is armed with a truly impressive set of teeth. At the front, they have long, sharp canines, perfect for gripping and tearing into their prey, which can include other seals and penguins. These front teeth are what make them such effective predators of large animals, allowing them to hold on tight to their catch in the slippery, icy water. What's fascinating is that their teeth are dual-purpose tools. While the front incisors are for hunting large prey, their back molars are specially adapted for a completely different kind of meal. These back teeth have intricate lobes and grooves that interlock perfectly, almost like a sieve or a strainer. This unique dental adaptation allows the leopard seal to take in huge gulps of seawater and filter out tiny crustaceans called krill, which are a vital part of their diet, especially during the harsh winter months. This ability to switch between hunting large animals and filter feeding on tiny ones makes them incredibly versatile survivors in their challenging environment. Leopard seals are true inhabitants of the Deep South, thriving in the frigid waters surrounding the Antarctic continent. Their primary home is the pack ice, the vast expanse of frozen seawater that floats on the Southern Ocean. They spend a great deal of their lives on these floating ice platforms, using them as places to rest, digest their meals, and give birth to their pups. This icy world is their sanctuary and their hunting ground. They are generally found south of the Antarctic convergence, a natural boundary, where the cold polar waters meet the warmer waters from the north. This region includes the Antarctic Peninsula and many subantarctic islands. These powerful predators are largely solitary creatures. You will rarely see them gathering in large groups like some other seal species. They prefer to live and hunt alone, fiercely defending their personal territory from intruders. A leopard seal will often patrol a specific area of the coastline or a particular cluster of ice floes, and it won't hesitate to use warning growls or even physical force to chase away another seal that gets too close. This solitary nature means that studying their exact population numbers is incredibly difficult for scientists. Current estimates suggest there are somewhere between 220,000 and 440,000 leopard seals living in these remote waters. Speed is one of the leopard seal's greatest assets in its aquatic kingdom. With their hydrodynamic bodies and powerful flippers, they are built for life in the fast lane. When they are pursuing prey or simply traveling through the water, they can reach incredible speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. This makes them one of the fastest and most agile swimmers in the seal family. Their underwater abilities are further enhanced by their excellent senses. They possess keen eyesight and a highly developed sense of smell, which help them locate prey both above and below the surface of the water, even in the sometimes murky Antarctic seas. Despite their speed, leopard seals are not deep-sea divers compared to some other marine mammals. Their dives are typically shorter, with the longest recorded dive lasting about 15 minutes. This is because they often hunt for prey that lives near the surface or along the edges of the ice. During the mating season, these solitary animals become much more vocal. Males will hang upside down in the water and produce a series of complex underwater calls, often described as singing. These songs, which can travel for miles, are used to attract females and establish their breeding territory, with different populations even having their own unique regional accents. The leopard seal holds a very special title in the animal kingdom. It is the only seal species that regularly preys on warm-blooded animals. This makes it a true apex predator in the Antarctic food web, second only to the mighty orca. Their diet is incredibly diverse, showcasing their adaptability. While they are famous for hunting penguins and even the pups of other seal species like crab-eater seals, this only makes up part of their menu. They are opportunistic feeders, meaning they will eat whatever is most abundant and easiest to catch at any given time of the year. This flexibility is key to their survival. Their hunting techniques are as varied as their diet. A leopard seal might employ a wait and rush tactic, hiding patiently near the edge of an ice floe where penguins gather, then launching a surprise attack as one enters the water. Another common method is the surface snatch, where they approach from the deep and grab an unsuspecting bird or seal from below. Sometimes they will stalk their prey more slowly, lurking just beneath the surface with only their nostrils exposed for air, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. At other times, they make no attempt to hide at all, relying on their sheer speed to chase down their quarry in open water. When a leopard seal catches a large animal like a penguin or a seal pup, it faces a new challenge: how to eat it. Since they can't use their flippers to hold their food, they have developed a dramatic technique. The seal will grip its prey firmly in its powerful jaws, and then violently thrash it back and forth against the surface of the water. This powerful whipping motion breaks the prey into smaller, more manageable pieces that the seal can then swallow. It's a brutal but highly effective method that allows them to consume animals that would otherwise be too large to handle whole. Interestingly, krill remains a cornerstone of the leopard seal's diet. During the Antarctic winter, when penguins and other seals may be harder to find, these tiny crustaceans become a primary food source. Using their specialized back molars to filter feed, a leopard seal can sustain itself on swarms of krill, ensuring it has a reliable source of nutrition year-round. This ability to switch between being a fierce hunter of large prey and a gentle filter feeder of tiny organisms is what makes the leopard seal such a unique and successful predator in one of the world's most extreme environments, perfectly adapted to every season. The life cycle of a leopard seal begins on the vast floating pack ice. Mating typically occurs in the water between November and March. After a gestation period of about 8 to 9 months, a pregnant female will haul herself out onto a stable ice floe to give birth to a single pup. A newborn pup is already quite large, measuring about 1.5 meters long and weighing around 35 kilograms. For the first month of its life, the pup relies entirely on its mother's rich milk, growing quickly. The mother is fiercely protective during this time, but she soon has to mate again, forcing the pup to become independent and learn to hunt on its own. Young leopard seals start their hunting careers by focusing on smaller, easier-to-catch prey. Their diet initially consists almost entirely of krill, which they can easily filter from the water. As they grow bigger, stronger, and more confident, they gradually start to hunt for fish and squid. Eventually they develop the skills and strength necessary to take on larger prey, like penguins and other seals, graduating to the top of the food chain. If they can survive the challenges of their harsh environment, leopard seals can live for a surprisingly long time, with some individuals reaching up to 26 years of age in the wild. Leopard seals have few natural enemies. Their size, power, and ferocity mean that very few animals would dare to challenge them. Their only recognized natural predator is the orca, or killer whale, a larger and even more powerful marine hunter that can sometimes prey on adult leopard seals. However, a more significant threat is now emerging: climate change. Leopard seals are deeply dependent on the sea ice for resting and raising their young. As global temperatures rise and the Antarctic pack ice melts and shrinks, they are losing their essential habitat, which poses a serious long-term danger to their population. These incredible animals have also left a lasting impression on the humans who have ventured into their icy world. They are known to be fearless and quite inquisitive, often approaching small boats and divers to investigate. There are famous stories like that of photographer Paul Nicklin, who had a female leopard seal repeatedly bring him penguins, possibly trying to feed him. But there are also cautionary tales. In 2003, a marine biologist was tragically killed by a leopard seal that dragged her underwater. These encounters, both gentle and dangerous, paint a picture of a complex, intelligent, and powerful predator that rightfully rules its Antarctic kingdom.